Some interesting West Ham news and gossip today. It's largely based upon West Ham leaking news that they're denying stuff, but also confirming sort of something else by stealth. It's all happening by stealth. There's a player we may be looking to make a massive loss on, and one player looking to be brought in, but very much a target of David Moyes, it would seem, but maybe there's a little twist to that. Anyway, let's deal with the David Moyes vote of confidence. Just cast your mind back a couple of days. It was very much a hint from senior sources within the club that had said that they were looking closely at the next 2 games. I said yesterday there was a little bit of backtracking. Now there's been a complete and utter vote of confidence. Well, that's what the Daily Mail were reporting it as anyway. 100% backing for the manager. Vote of confidence from the West Ham board for the manager, David Moyes. Yeah, I mean, when you read it and when you actually listen to the quote, I'm not looking at 100% here. This doesn't sound like 100% backing. Let me just tell you what it is. The top source, said, we support the manager 100% and there is no pressure on him currently. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. There's no pressure on him currently. The word currently is so weighted. It's so. Imagine this with your girlfriend. I love you currently. I mean, the connotations of it are absolutely huge. Are you looking forward to spending Christmas with me, darling? Of course I am. Absolutely. Shall I book a summer holiday? Yeah, just hold off on the summer holiday, eh? I mean, this is what it is. 100% behind the manager. There's no pressure on him currently. It just suggests, oh, there bloody will be. There bloody will be. It's not 100%. Come on. 70. Hey, look, we all know it's 50%, and I'm not even sure it's that. The biggest vote of confidence that the board could possibly give David Moyes is to give him a new contract. Forget these rules that, we only negotiate contracts at the end of the season. Look, there's no rule. This is not a football rule. This is a self-imposed little straitjacket, if you want. If they really wanted to give him a contract, they'd give him a contract. They're waiting and seeing. Basically, there's no difference to a probationary period. That's what's happening now. They're not committing to him for either because they're not sure. They don't want to give him one. Don't want to give him one. Or as I suspect, I think they've got a manager lined up for the summer. I think it's possibly Arnie Slot. Anyway, whatever his name, Arna, something like that. Whatever his name is, that's the guy, Feyenoord guy that I would put my money on. And when I say put my money, I don't do much betting. Let me tell you that. So if I was going to put money on it, it wouldn't be much at all. It'd be about tuppence, really. So anyway, so that's the Moyes vote of confidence. That's not particularly confident. Michael Carrick, the board have actually just come out and poo-pooed that. Let me just find the article. I mean, it was a complete poo-pooing. I mean, they've completely dumped. In my poo-pooing, they've dumped on it. Let me read you the quote. This is, I'm going to swear. Put your hands over your children's ears. Don't put your hands over anyone else's children's ears. Make sure that your children's ears. You get in trouble. Anyway, so the high-placed source at West Ham said, this is complete bollocks. We were having half a good season till last Sunday. We have important games ahead, and we need the crowd behind the team, not getting caught up in some nonsensical rumour mongering. You couldn't make it up. Honestly, you couldn't make it up. The complete bollocks is the rumour about Michael Carrick. But I bet you could nonsensical rumour mongering. Half the rumours are here because of all this stuff. There would be no. This is preposterous. There would be no rumours if David Moyes had a contract. It's crazy. It's almost like the fans are getting the blame for the rumours. No, not at all. Look, leaks, whatever. To be fair, the leaks can be there or not be there. In many respects, it doesn't matter. That article in the Daily Mail, it doesn't really matter. But all this gets put to bed by him getting a new contract. And by the way, before anyone types it, I'm not saying offer him a new deal. My point, and the entirety of my point, is they can't be blaming fans for nonsensical rumour mongering when basically you've got a guy on probation. This is your fault. Anyway, what I did really, I had to laugh. We have important games ahead and we need the crowd behind the team. Not getting caught up in some nonsensical rumour mongering. Did you hear the fans? Did you hear the fans against Fulham? It was mental, right? So loud. I mean, completely outsung all the home fans. look, don't get me wrong. Once we went, whatever, 5 or 10 goals behind, or whatever it was, clearly, obviously, people are going to get a little bit upset. But the song still carried on. I thought that it certainly came through on the telly. Not that I was watching it on the telly, of course, but it certainly came through on the radio when I was listening on the radio. It was quite impressive, really. I thought the crowd was so loud. Commentary team remarked on it as well. So again, it's the insinuation. It's what's not said. It's what's implied. Earlier on, by certainly saying that you're currently behind the manager, it implies that you might not be backing him in the future. By suggesting that the crowd needs to get behind the team, you're implying that they haven't been. It's just absolute nonsense. I heard, and I wasn't there, obviously, I heard that after the game, some of the players walked over to the fans and the players got clapped. I don't know how true this is. Apparently, Moyes walked over to the fans and he didn't get clapped. Let's put it that way. So anyway, I don't know. Look, this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy, this stuff. Right, let's go with Fenerbahce, Maxwell Cornet, £6 million, January. I've said a lot about Cornet. All I'll say is, look, 17 million, that's £11 million loss. Clearly, you can do the maths yourself. In the bigger scheme of things, what did we lose? £30 million on Felipe Anderson, £20 million Sebastian Haller, £20 million lost on Nikola Vlasic. It's chump change, isn't it, really, by those standards? Don't blame him. Look, probably the biggest thing in a footballing perspective that could have happened in Maxwell Cornet's life was the African Cup of Nations in his home country. Ivory Coast are hosts. He's played so little under David Moyes, he's been dropped. Now, I don't know if, and to be fair, he's not really been given much chance to get his place back. He must be. I'll be really, really annoyed. Yes, some of it's his fault, but how long do you punish someone for? You know what? I mean, I bet if you asked Moyes, do you believe in second chances? Not in football, just generally. Do you believe in second chances? Believe in forgiveness, all that type of thing? He would probably say yes. He needs to practice a bit of it, really, with him. Got to get this name right, by the way. Remember there was the 10% of West Ham shares up for sale, the Gold family shares. Apparently, it's a guy called Robert Kotick. And I'm not ever sure with this, whether it's Kotick or Kotick. Kotiching. Anyway, no, forget it. Shouldn't have said that. Bobby Kotick. I think that's the guy anyway. So he was basically head of a software company. And if you play Call of Duty, that's not, probably don't do that on Call of Duty, do you? But I think it's a shooting, it's a war thing, that sort of thing. So he was part of the software company that helped produce that game. And it got bought out by Microsoft, basically, for a lot of money. I mean, a lot of money got bought out by Microsoft. He is a major shareholder. I think he's going to earn close to $1 billion for it. He looks like he might want to buy into West Ham. Sorry, I said that like from. I don't want to say too much about it. There's some controversy surrounds the gentleman, so I don't really know too much about it at all. I just something I don't like about lots of different people owning a little bit of West Ham. Maybe I prefer a benevolent dictator. Maybe I would. I'm not sure I like all this stuff. I think it takes us long enough to do anything anyway. Look, whenever you get a situation where major decisions have to be made by council, that they tend not to get made at all, I find. Last but not least, I think this is it, is a Jonathan Tah by Leverkusen. No Tah very much is what I think to that. Look, I'm not sure. First of all, have you seen him? They're caning it in the Bundesliga. Why would he want to come and join West Ham? I don't even know if he features in the team prominently or whatever. And I also think it makes the links with David Moyes a little bit curious. But we were linked with him for about 2 years before David Moyes even came in. Before Tim Steidten even came in. So maybe there's some truth in it. I definitely think I don't want David Moyes buying any more centre-backs. I just don't. Clearly the defence needs sorting out. I think our problems are bigger than just more centre-backs being thrown at it. Anyway, there you go. That's the news for today. What's today? Wednesday. Little secret here. Not at the point I'm recording it. I'm recording it very late. Actually, by the time I've uploaded this video, it probably will be Wednesday, technically. So, I'll be back on Thursday. Build up to the game. Big game. big game for us, really. Not life and death, but a game we certainly want. I was going to say, a game we need to be winning. A game we need to be drawing.